like I said, I went through this demo site and there was nothing prepared so far for gift cards. So this would be the kind of start to finish, how to get it all set up. I will do a little bit of, I have a kind of a little parking ticket here that I bought a couple of months ago, and I've kept it because it has a unique barcode on it. So I will use that as kind of our gift card once we get everything set up. Okay. But first thing
Okay.
you'll want to do, there is a new permission. So first thing you would want to do is you'll want to go into all of your users and give them this permission. Because it's new, probably nobody has it turned on, okay? So I'm just going to go up here to Classic Links, System Management, Add, Edit Users and Payees. We are here under Adilas Demo. So it is permission number 18 here, okay? And it just says gift card. You'll notice now that it's here, if you set up anybody new, that's just automatically the green sales permissions. So
Okay.
anytime you just give somebody the blanket, the sales permissions, it will include the gift card. But because it's new, we have to turn it on for our users, okay? That's going to be your first step. Let me just edit that payee. And what that does is that now makes gift card show up here in your quick search. Okay. So even though we haven't set up anything else, just because I turned on that permission, now I have gift cards showing up here in my quick search. Okay. Um,
Okay.
Next thing you'll want to do is let's go to our payment types. So I'm going to go again to system management, but this time I'm going to do corporate info and permissions, or you can also do it from the invoice homepage, I believe. Let me just double check that. More options, and then oh no, I'm sorry. I was thinking of the special accounts. That's where you can do through the invoice. For now, we need to go to the corporate info and permissions because we're just going to do the payment type for now. Okay, so that's more options, and then select money type settings. You just have to make sure that gift card and gift certificate shows up in your cart and on your invoices. Okay. So
Okay.
if you have narrowed down all these options, most likely you might just have cash turned on or something like that. And what that does, like I said, that just puts that in
Okay.
the payment options. Okay. And then I'm going to go back to our home screen again. Okay. So next thing we want to do is we want to go ahead and create an item category. Um, I don't know if you've read the news and updates from when Corey first put it out about gift cards, but if you have a category that you think will work for gift cards, that it's excluded from loyalty points and stuff like that. Maybe it doesn't show up on your e-commerce or what have you. You could you can use that same category, but
Okay.
I personally don't mind setting up new categories because they're unlimited and you can always make them inactive if you don't need them. Notice here, instead of item or cannabis item, this particular demo site says parts or service. So regardless, we just want to get to our item homepage, more options, and then add, edit item categories. I can come down here just to see what there is. Obviously, there is nothing for gift cards. So I'm going to say, we want to call this category gift cards. It's going to be active. E-commerce, for now, I'm going to say don't show it on the web. The thing about selling them on through your e-commerce site is they're going to have to come in and physically pick up the card anyways. So I just would assume not show it on e-commerce, but certainly they would be able to kind of prepay it through your e-commerce, and then when they come in, you would see that order, and then you could just restore that to cart and take it from there as far as assigning their gift card number and stuff. But I don't want to get too far ahead. But let's just scroll down. Okay, there is my
There it
category for gift
is.
cards. Okay. Next thing we want to do is we want to create an item for gift cards. So I'm going to go to a PO that is probably already here. You would want to do it under a PO with yourselves as the vendor. So you want to set it up under Kush Gardens or your company name. Okay. I'm just
Uh-huh.
going to search here Morningstar. And I'm probably going to use this very first PO because notice here in the reference, it says setup. So I know that this PO has been used for setting up parent items. So I'm just going to go ahead and use this item. And I'm just going to type in gift card. And you can call it, Kush Bucks. You can call it, Kush Gardens gift card. You can call it green card. You can call it whatever you want, just as long as you remember what it's called. So I'm going to go ahead and search here. Of course, the system is going to say that item does not exist. So I'm going to add it as a new item. Okay. You can see here the name. That's what I typed in. Now there's two different options here for your type, okay, for your part or service type or your item type. If you are not going, if you really, it doesn't need to be set up to track inventory, but if you purchase 500 gift cards and it costs you $285, you can bring them in as a PO and you can track the inventory on that. And in that case, you would want to make it a normal part, but it can also be set up as a special part that does not track inventory. So for now, I'm just going to say, don't track inventory on this. It's an unlimited item. Okay. We're going to choose my gift cards category there. I'm just going to copy and paste gift card down into the description. You want to leave the cost as 0 and you want to make the price 0. Okay. Because each time a gift card is purchased, you're going to enter the sale price or how much value they want on that card. So you're going to set your cost and your sale price at 0. Now, again, if you had purchased 500 cards and they cost you $285, you could put that cost in here, right? And then each time you sell it, it would track your cost of goods sold as well. But we're just going to say, okay, either I already have some unique number on gift cards that I purchased a while back ago. I don't really need to track them. Or we might be doing like a virtual gift card type thing where there is no physical inventory. But like I said, if you do decide to go with like duracard.com or plasticcards.com and order some gift cards, you can definitely PO them into your system so that the costs will be tracked. Okay. We want to leave the unit of measurement as each. Tax category, we want to make miscellaneous. We do not want to charge tax on a gift card purchase. If they want to buy $100 worth of gift cards or gift card, it's just $100 even, no tax. Okay. Of course, you could do a barcode if you choose to. I'm going to leave that. And as you know, it will automatically create a barcode number eventually, which will just be our item ID number anyways. We want to lock down the discounts. Okay. So no discounts allowed. And for now, we have to leave it as active. Phase 2 of our gift card functionality will probably include the parent-child relationship. So if you have a batch of gift cards that cost you 57 cents each, but the next time you order them, they come in at 52 cents each, using the parent-child relationship will keep your cost of goods sold accurate. But for now, we just have to leave it as active because there is no parent-child relationship yet for gift cards. Okay.
Yep.
So I'm just going to go ahead and add that item. You can see here it is added on my PO. So now we have the ability. What I want to do now is I'm going to open up gift card in another tab here just so I can get the number. So we want to copy and paste this number. So whenever you create a new part, it gets its own special part ID. We want this number so we can insert it into the gift card area when I go to turn this on. Okay. So now is where we want to go to the special accounts. So like I said, we can get there through the corp info and permissions, or we can get there through the invoice homepage. I'm just going to go to the invoice homepage, say more options, special account transactions homepage. Corporate level settings, manage special accounts. Oh, that's okay. It hasn't been turned on, so I might not be able to get it through the invoice homepage yet. Okay, so that would have been through your corporate info and permissions, and then into more options, and then manage special accounts. Okay, but you can see here there are none on yet for this corp. So I'm just going to come down and say, let's turn on gift cards. You can see it comes up automatically as inactive. I'm going to go ahead and activate that and say add the special account. Okay, so now gift cards shows up as a special account. Do you guys currently use the built-in loyalty points?
Yes.
Okay, so yours would actually show both of those special accounts down here. It'll be in the same exact area, but it acts very, very similarly as the loyalty points does, as far as looking up transactions that have happened with those points and stuff like that. But I'm going to go ahead and say edit rules for the gift card. And here's where I need to put in that part ID. So I'm just going to replace that 0 with my copy paste and then hit add special account rule. Okay, now we can see my number is here. And then I just need to set up a start date. So I'm just going to use today's date, 2023. Okay, for some reason that calendar was getting in my way. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and add that rule. You can see now that it's switched to today's as the start date, and now my gift card is in there. So that's the whole setup. That's as easy as it is to get you started and be set up for gift cards. Now, how you would go about searching the value of a gift card, selling a gift card, redeeming a gift card, that's what we'll cover now. So I'm going to use my trusty little parking sticker here that I told you I have a barcode on. So I'm just going to say, let's search this gift card. So if a customer brought a gift card in, this is how you would search the value. You would do your little drop down for the gift card, and then you would either hand enter their name, their number, or you could scan it if it has a barcode. Okay, it's going to come up and say that gift card was not found, which is good. So now let's just go ahead and start we're going to start a counter sale, so we don't have to put any customer information there. Start a cart. I'm going to search gift card. Keep in mind, this is where you could either add my cart favorite button for gift cards, or you could make a barcode and stick it near each register for gift card or what have you, just to bring that item up. So I'm going to go ahead and search. Really, you would just say, I want to add one. Now, if they wanted to purchase multiple gift cards, keep this in mind. You would have to do them each as its own separate line item, okay? Because you are going to add whatever value to each one, okay? So it would be,
Got it.
yeah, it
Two
would be
lines if they wanted two cards.
right. You would just have to do this twice, okay? So I'm going to say hit add. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and log out real quick, because this happened to me yesterday too. But then when I came back in, it worked fine. What's supposed to happen when you put in a gift card is it's supposed to go to another screen, because we just set it up. It's going to require, oops, I got a cart here. So let me clear the cart. So this is actually handy for you to know, because if you just go in and set it up real quick, just you might need to know, okay, we might need to go ahead and log out for it to actually, work the first time. So I'm going to go into Morningstar trailers again. Okay, start another cart. Oops. All right, so gift. I'm going to add one. Okay, so this is the screen that's supposed to take you to. Now let's just say they want to put $100. I'm not going to use any decimals. Okay. We have put $100 on that gift card for whatever barcode I just scanned. I'm going to go ahead and check out. Let's just say they paid cash. Create the invoice. Okay. Now, if a customer was to bring in this gift card and want to know the value of it, I would just use my drop down there, scan the barcode, and it's going to come up and it's going to tell me that barcode has $100 value on it. Okay, that's great. So let's go ahead and start another cart. And this time we'll try to find some stuff in here for sale. Let's see what's in here. Okay, I can add. Okay, there's one of these. I'll add one of these. Maybe add one of these. Okay, so now we have a price here or a total of $39.67. So I'm just going to say gift card payment. This is where you would just scan your gift card. If the gift card has enough value to cover the full amount, it's going to automatically go to pay the full amount. If they only want to pay $20 towards that, then you would just change this to 20 and then take the next 1967 as cash or whatever. But we'll just leave it like this. So that whole 39.67 is going to be paid by my gift card. Create the invoice. Okay. And you can see down here, it says gift card certificate was used to pay $39.67. Now, if I check my value, I have $60.33 left on there. Now I'm going to go again to the special accounts, and this would be how you would look at your transactions that have transpired through all of your gift cards. So we're going to go manage corp info and permissions, more options, and the manage special accounts here. And now here, if I click on view transactions, it's going to give you your date searcher. So I could search by month to see how many gift cards were purchased and how much of them was used. So you can see here, it's going to show me invoice 35 was used to purchase $100. Then invoice 36, took off 39.67 from that card. The cool thing too is if you go to your balance sheet, whether you use the system completely through accounting or not, if you go to your balance sheet, you're now going to see a new liability on your balance sheet here for your current liabilities of gift card liability.
I have a question about the gift card. So is there any way in the system to apply me to a gift card without actually receiving it, like for a customer service issue, like here's a $20 gift card on us? Or would it have to actually go through a sale to purchase and put funds on it? Or can that be done like some other way?
Well, that's a great idea to be able to give almost like a store credit.
Right.
But you would still need to do it through a cart though. But you could do it through a cart and then make the payment like internal or something like that, so it could still be tracked. But you could definitely give somebody kind of a customer service credit and have them come in and have them come in and use that card. We wanted to talk a little bit about physical cards versus virtual cards. Security wise, gift card, physical cards would be, more desirable, but there are different parameters that you might want to come up with, internally, where you could say, okay, maybe I don't want to purchase these physical gift cards, but I still want to use the gift card functionality. Something that I was thinking of is I'm going to go into a card again, and I'm going to sell another gift card. Okay. Let's just say I wanted to buy a gift card for my wife, or if you wanted to buy a gift card for your best friend or something like that. Most likely you're going to know that person's last name, and you're probably going to know their cell phone number. So you could really do like a virtual card that's a combination of, some of those parameters. So let's just say I wanted to buy one for my wife. So I'm just going to say this gift card number is Carlton, and then the last 4 digits of her cell phone are 2267. That's perfectly fine. Now that gift card, Carlton 2267, will have $50 of value on it.
And then could they reload that same gift card the same way?
Yes, that's another point I was going to make. The gift cards can be reloaded. They can be reused again. Like if the person that, what you might want to do if you end up buying physical cards, and I've been researching it. I think I found a place that had maybe like 250 gift cards for like $170 or something like that. The gift cards were coming to like 70 cents each. And of course, the higher quantity you go up in, the cheaper it gets per card.
Mhm.
But yes, you can repurpose them. So, if I was giving out physical gift cards, maybe you put something on the back that says something like, 20% discount on on return of this gift card once it's empty or something like that. And then what you could do is you could just reuse that card. I would probably put it at the bottom of my stack so that it doesn't get used right away. You know what I mean? But it's still a very,
To
very
have them return them.
search gift
Yeah,
card.
yeah,
Yeah,
that's
so
a
it's
good
So
point.
if they
it's
use
still,
it all, we can just keep it at that
And we'll
point.
keep it and then we'll reuse it. We'll
yeah,
wash it.
yeah. If they say, okay, this is empty here, can you throw this away for me? Sure, I'll throw that away for you. Put it on the bottom of your stack of gift cards, and that thing's usable
Okay.
again. So yeah, very, very, very good idea. So now let's just go. I'm just gonna say, let's look at this gift card for CARLTON 2267. And there it is with my $50 balance.
Oh.
So like I said, we're recommending physical cards, but
But that's how you could do a virtual card.
you can do a virtual card. And you know what, too? I mean, let me go to that PO. There's even a way, I know you guys know how to print barcodes, but you could even go to that gift card item there and say, let's look at the barcode. Okay. And you could choose, okay, I don't want to show the description, but I do want to show the barcode. And in that barcode number, you could just put in, whatever that virtual number was that you just, that you just did.
We
And
just did, yeah.
Yeah. And I'm not even going to copy it down to the alternate text because I'll leave that saying gift card. Maybe you do want to show the originating value on there if you wanted to, but you don't have to. So let's just say I'm going to go ahead and submit this. Oops, I want to do no description, but barcode. And this barcode now you could, stick on there, a plastic key tag, or you could stick that wherever you want. But now this barcode is that Carlton 2267. So you could stick that. But again, we do recommend the physical cards. They're relatively cheap. What you would want to do is, and I've been looking at some of the different ones. You can get all kinds of different stuff put on them. You can get them very, very generic where it just says gift card and it has like a bow on the front of it. Or you can get them to do your own logo on the front, which I think is awesome. I mean, I think
what companies have you looked at that had those? If you don't mind sharing that with us.
Gift card. Oh, yes. Let me see if I can. I really just Googled. Credit card size is a heck of a lot cheaper than the business card size. I was looking at this one yesterday, but you can just go into the credit card sized ones. But you'll see all the different options you can do here. Of course, you would name it. You would choose the thickness, but printing options. You could do full color on the front, blank back. Artwork, you would probably want to provide your own logo there. And then gift or barcode here. 128, I know, is one of the ones that Adilas works with. It probably would do any of these, but I was just going to choose 128.
And what does the code mean? 128, what does that mean?
It's just different barcode types. But see, you can even do a magnetic stripe if you wanted to do it, if you have a magnetic swiper. But again, it just keeps adding cost to it. So the least you want is you want a unique number on the back of each card, and it'd be nice to have a barcode so you don't have to type it in by hand, right?
Right.
And then you can see here for the 250, it's $184. If I went up to 500, it's 249. So it goes down incrementally per card the more you get. But on my first batch, I would probably just go for 250, and offering this now even to businesses that don't even use Adilas as their main point of sale system. Maybe it's just too daunting for them to change over their whole system, but they wouldn't mind having a real easy access to gift cards. So
yeah.
Nice. Yeah.
No, that seems good. And I'm thinking that a long time ago I had some from like Canna Card. I don't know if you remember this. I'm probably going back 2015, 17. I have no idea if I have those, but then I'm thinking they just had a magnetic strip show because I thought, oh, I could use those
Sure, sure. Yeah.
that somebody else provided. I'll look,
Right,
but
right. Yeah, if
yeah,
there's not a real, if there's a
Search
gift
number.
card underneath the magnetic strip, then of course you could, like I
use
showed
that.
you, yeah, you could just type in the number, or you could even create barcodes out of that number, like I just did from that PO.
Right,
Um,
right. That was pretty cool. Yeah.
Like
So,
it.
we
Oh.
want to help you guys get started with this. So, if you have any questions about, maybe the other website that I found, definitely let me know. If you get your gift cards in and, you just need a little refresher of how you load them up or whatever, definitely give me a call, let me know.